Hi everyone, my name is Celia and I am from Yin Yang Yen. Today I have a flow prepared for you that goes into side row. You will need a band and a block and maybe a bolster. And we have some engagement of the core, lots of twisting and planking. We're stabilizing the arms and the shoulders. We will work on our balance and open those wrists. To start with, I would recommend to start with the crow pose. You can find the video right here. And whenever you're ready, we're going to start lying down on our backs. From here, we have the hands next to the body, relaxing down the chest and the shoulders. And then the feet come into tabletop position. We have a 90-degree angle. On an inhale, we prepare bringing the lower back pushed into our mat. And then we lower the legs down on an exhale, just keeping that hinge from the hips. And then inhale, we bring it up. So exhale, bringing it down. Only feeling already feeling those core working. It's really to push the belly button into the mat. Core engagement and up. Just take it slow. Take a couple in your own tempo. We do 2 more. And then after this, we come back to tabletop position. And then the hands come into cactus position. Prepare yourself again. Tailbone is tucked in. Belly button is in. Inhale here again. And then on an exhale, bring the knees to one side, in this case the right side. We don't have to go all the way. You want to keep that shoulder, both shoulders pushed into the mat. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, lift. Knees to the left. And back to center. So the lower you go with the knees, the harder it gets for your obliques to work. And just keep it small. Keeping the knees in line with your hips and that 90-degree angle of your knees. And then inhale, center. Exhale, when you come to the right side, bring the legs all the way down. We come into our supine twist. Look to your left, over your left shoulder, and just relax down. Stretching that left side of your obliques. And then back to center, inhale, center. And then bring the legs to the left side and look over your right shoulder. Deep inhale here and exhale out. One more deep inhale and exhale. Bring the arms back in cactus. Inhale back to tabletop position. And this time we have the hands behind our knees. We're going to roll up very silently and then come into our boat pose. So roll backwards into boat. No sound. Roll one more. And we do one last time. Into our boat position. Really hugging the knees. Chest open. 90-degree angle again. And if you can have the hands next to the body. Neck is long. Keeping that that long back, we hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. And then bringing both arms over the right side, over your right knee. We are going to hold it again for 3, 2, 1. Back to both. And then we come to the left side. 3, 2, 1. Last time for both. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the legs down. And to open up the wrist, we bring the hands behind us. If you feel like you don't have that much openness in the wrist, you can bring the hands slightly more outwards. And we have a reverse tabletop position. So when we lift up, to keep the knee above your ankle and your shoulders above your wrist. To give you that example, pushing the hips up on an exhale and then really push the shoulder blades together and not hanging into your shoulders. You see the difference? Maybe push and it's hanging. Yeah, so we're going to do it together 2 times. And then we have one high plank. So prepare yourself from there. Inhale. And then on an exhale, we lift the hips up all the way. Look up and really push it out. Belly button is still in. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down. We do one more. And don't forget to breathe when you are in your reverse plank. That's very important. Not hold your breath. So inhale to prepare. And then exhale, push it up all the way. A little bit higher than before. Push it out. Chest is open. Shine your heart up. Hold it there for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Okay, and the last one. If you can do a high plank with the legs extended. Another option is to have a low plank. So low plank is like this. And high plank, spreading the fingers wide again, and then come up. We do the same thing. So whenever you're ready, choose your variation. You can also do the reverse tabletop again. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale, we'll lift the hips up, push it out, bring the toes to the floor, chest open, look up, long neck, hold it there for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down. Well done. We're going to cross the legs and come into our down dog. Spreading the fingers wide, opening up the armpits. Your back is long. Really look down to your toes. You can bend the legs a little bit. Belly button is in. And then we're going to walk the dog. So right leg extended, left leg bent, and look underneath your right armpit. And the other side. Just enjoy that hamstring stretch. Take some deeper breaths. And then come back to center. This time we have the legs glued together. And then bring the knees to the right. And we stay down. So we bend the legs a little bit more. Feel the left obliques working. And then bring it back to center. Extending both legs. And the knees to the left side. Bend it in. Push the hands into the floor. Long back. Hips up. One more time. Knees to the right. Bend in. Back to center, left side. Extend the legs, really good. And then we're going to walk to the front of the mat. And just hold it here first. Hold opposite elbows. Sway from left to right. Slowly letting go of the hands. From here we slowly roll up to standing. Then toes touch. From here, inhale to bring the arms up. Exhale to fold forward, hinging from the hips all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the bend into the legs and find your chair pose. So keep the weight into the heels. And maybe you can lift up the toes, go a little bit deeper, and you have a straight back. Maybe you can look up. Belly button in, 1 deep breath here. And on an exhale, you bring the arms forward into prayer position. 1 deep inhale here again. And then exhale, we twist to the right. So keeping that left elbow against your outer knee. Really push it in. And then opening up that chest. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And into a crow pose, we bring that right elbow against the hip. Still keeping the weight into the back. Also important to keep the knees in line with each other. So left knee is not coming forward. And then lifting that left leg up into your side lunge. Keep the connection of the elbows. Maybe you look down. Extended back leg. And then slowly come up into our lunge position. And on an exhale, you bring the arms down. Inhale to bring that back leg into plank position. Really push the shoulders away from the ears. And then right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. And on an exhale, you extend that right leg to the side and come to the inner edge of your foot and then open up with that left hand. Look up. One deep breath here. Exhale, bring that arm down and find your plank position again. You can come onto your knees if you'd like. Inhale here. And on exhale, you lower down all the way. Inhale, little back bend. And then exhale, push yourself into down dog. And we do the other side. So lifting up the heels and then slowly walk to the front. Fold forward. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms down into prayer. Toes touch. Big toes to touch. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale to fold forward from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Inhale to come into your chair. Maybe a deeper chair this time. And then exhale, arms into prayer. Inhale here. And exhale, twist to the left side this time. Push the right elbow into your outer knee. And then bring that left elbow to the side. Try to keep the hands in front of you. And then lifting that right leg up to the back into your lunge, your twisted side lunge. And then inhale into your lunge position. And exhale, arms down. Inhale, plank. Left knee, left elbow. Left knee, right elbow. And then extend that leg out. Come to the right side and open up your chest. Look up. Keep breathing. One deep inhale here. Exhale, right arm down into your plank. And then slowly come down onto the floor. Back bend and then push yourself into down dog. First come into child's pose. We'll bring the knees to the side. Hips down. Relax. And then slowly roll yourself up. And now get yourself ready for the side grind. We will do it step by step. We have a bend over our upper arms to keep the elbows in. We have a block to support our shoulder, or the other one, of course. And if you'd like, you can have a bolster behind you to sit on. So the first step, we do it with the band and with the block. Then we can do it another time with only the block. And then the last time, if you want to try it without any props, that's up to you. So bring the band onto your upper arms. You spread the fingers wide and really bring the knees to the left this time to start with. So bringing that elbow, you really have to hug it in. So you can bring that right elbow against your hip and your left elbow, your tricep actually, to the side of your knee. So really keep that, you hug it in, you really push it out. So spreading the fingers wide, their shoulder width apart, and then bring the block a little bit more forward. You stand onto your toes, and then bringing the hands on the floor. From here, you have to play with the position of the block. For me, this mid height is the best, but if you have long arms, you may have to have it here. So spreading the fingers wide, hook your arms around your right leg, and then bring that weight forward. Look forward all the way, and then slowly transfer your weight onto your fingers. Maybe you hold onto the block, the right shoulder onto the block, and you lift on your legs. You can hold it here, and then slowly come back. How did that feel? We're going to change. So block comes to the left side, knees to the right. I will do it without the bolster. So really keep the fingers spread wide so you can push into your fingertips. So placing your triceps already onto your left upper leg, hook it on, and then slowly bring the weight forward, look forward, shoulder onto your block, and then lift up the legs. Be light in the legs, keep them bent. Maybe you look to the right, and then slowly come back. Ooh. Okay, are you excited? We're going to do it without the bend. So we use that bend not to bring the elbows to the side. That's very important. So when you do it without, you want to keep the inside of the elbow facing forward. So you bend like this. You don't bend like this, okay? So I will try to do it this side so you can see it from the other angle. This time we have the knees to the left side, spreading the fingers, hook onto your leg, look forward again, weight onto your block, and lift, pushing the fingertips into the floor, and slowly come down. We do the other side. Knees to the right, hook onto your leg, and then slowly bring the weight forward and feel the support of that block and come down. So option to do without the block this time and just lift. If you fall down, don't worry, you will smash your face, or maybe if you look to the side, you just fall on your cheek. Just have some fun, play with that. So twist to the left with the legs. Again, spreading the fingers, look forward and slowly lift up. Find your balance. And maybe you extend that left leg to the back. Maybe bring the weight even more forward. And slowly come down. Other side. So knees to the right. Hands onto the floor, shoulder width apart. Hook it as far as you can. And then slowly bring the weight forward. Lifting the legs up. And maybe extend that upper leg. I like to do it to have even more balance. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.